Okay, hello. Says I'm live. How you doing, guys? This is literally just a random hangout to tell you about what's going on with the channel, answer questions, have a chat with you guys. This week, there's no explaining simple stuff to Flerfs because I've been doing research for my first half-hour documentary, which is coming out on February 14th. But tomorrow there is a debate live on this channel between Professor Games and the Mind of God. Yes, him, the word orthogonal. I'll be hosting it. It'll be moderated by Jared from AT2. So that should be fun. It's at 8 p.m. EST. Friday is third episode of What the Flerfs, and Saturday is episode 8 of Flerfs Are Idiots, and it's about Realism with Red Rhetoric helping me out. Hey team, how you doing? Oh, Young Blue, is it your birthday today? Happy birthday, everybody, to Young Blue. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying doing this, and I'm fast approaching 5,000 subs, which is pretty mind-blowing for me. So thank you for that. I've been doing this since like just the end of November, and I can't believe that it's grown this quickly. Yeah, it's really expensive buying all these subs, man. You know, I shouldn't be doing that. Anybody want to ask me any questions or anything? That's what I'm here for today. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content because I've been working really, really hard on it. Zero says that my shield checks for the subs are in the mail. Thank you. Yes, Professor Games, I've made you a mod. Sean McGill, Subarax, his main channel, Subarax Strikes Back, has been taken down because of copyright, but he's got a new one up. Personally, I disagree with the reason his channel was taken down because it was people false flagging stuff. So I'm for the fair use of content, and he did not break the rules, and I don't think his channel should have been taken down. Team, I need money to get a VR headset, so maybe once I'm at Simon Dan's level of subs, I'll think about it. Default Dan, really want to discuss making the anti-flat earth community grow and gain more attention. Yeah, this community is insane. That's my favorite thing about doing this, is that I've met all these people from Simon Dan, Conspiracy Cats, Team Skeptic, Young Blue Skeptic. I want to give, actually, as he's here, Young Blue, a massive, massive shout out, because he was helping me like right from the beginning with my channel, like before I had even a few hundred subs. So he really, really, really helped me get started. And if you guys are not subscribed to Young Blue Skeptic, then please do that. Jim R says that Tesco has a sale on subs every Friday. Yeah, every little helps, definitely. Hey Terry, I'm doing well today. Thank you very much. How are you? What caused me to start the channel? I've talked about this before. It's basically because I'm a dad, and someone said something to my son about the flat earth, and I love science, and I want to spread the knowledge and the fact that it's 2019 and there is still people on this planet that think the earth is flat. It saddens me that there's that amount of stupidity in the world. So Default Dan, you're a bit too young for what, bud? I don't know what you mean. So yeah, Red Rhetoric as well is another one who's helped me loads. Conspiracy Cats has helped me loads. Godless Engineer has helped me loads. Team Skeptics, he's one of my favorite people in the world, and the community that is growing around this, it's not just laughing at the idiots, but it's about fighting back against people that are trying to kind of slow down the advance of science and stuff. Oh, Flat Earth Data, hello, how you doing, you porn bombing scum? I want you on the Non Sequitur show, so how about you man up? A discussion with flat earthers. I'm 14. Well, Young Blue Skeptic is also very young. and he's doing very well. You don't have to debate them necessarily, but he has been in like Nathan Oakley's Hangouts. So, you know, if you've got the knowledge and then the know-how to do it, doesn't matter what age you are, just get involved. Everyone should. I mean, I'm having so much fun doing it, and I know that I've got a lot more time on my hands than most people because I'm disabled. I can't really get out of the house and stuff, so I do this, and I'm really enjoying it. Meat is food. What is your favorite movie? That's a really, really hard question. Favorite movie. I'll have to get back to you on that one. It's probably going to be sci-fi of some kind. Yeah, definitely some kind of sci-fi movie. Professor Games, why am I a mod? Because I made you one, because you're awesome. Hello from Kirkcaldy, just down the road. How you doing? Swagger for Christie. Can I use Fedita's mouth? Oh yes, you can use Flat Earth Data's mouth as a urinal because that's probably all it's good for. Jim Mole says he's got my intro song as his ringtone. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Hey Brainy, and Brainy Beaver is another channel that is absolutely incredible, and he's incredibly funny. If you haven't subscribed to Brainy Beaver, please do. In fact, I'm going to mod Brainy Beaver right now. Hello, Stainless Steel. How you doing? Jim R says, will I go beyond Flat Earth? Maybe chemtrails, anti-vax, or mud flood? Yes, there is other things I want to touch on. I named my channel Fight the Flat Earth because that is what I wanted to focus on because it's so stupid. But yes, I will definitely focus on, do some other things at some point. Anti-vaxxers, I definitely want to cover. And mud fossils, maybe that's quite interesting. Oh, Tommy Osman, hello, how you doing? There's nothing wrong with fluoride in the water. Stop being a conspiratard. Tea or coffee? I am a big coffee fan. I drink a lot of coffee. Professor Games, made a new gaming vid if you're interested. I'm always up for watching some gaming vids. Hey, Farmer Spy, welcome. No, don't worry about being late, guys. I'm literally just having a chat with you guys. If you... Timmy, do you support the use of sodium fluoride in drinking water for babies, children, and adults? Yes, I do, because it fucking helps your teeth. Look, shiny and white. There, use that all you want. Make a video about me. I really don't care because you're one of the biggest trolls that I've come across on Facebook. So, Demon Orb, hey, FTFE, really enjoying your vids. Thank you very much. How long was I watching Flat Earth related content before I decided to start a channel? Probably like the beginning of last year was when I first came across it, to be honest. I mean, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't realize how deep the rabbit hole went. And after like about 10, 11 months of going on about it, my wife was like, will you just shut up and make a YouTube channel or something? So I did as I was told. Tea or coffee, done that one, making a game of it. Doc Farmer, has anybody done the Holy Grail joke about the shape of the Earth yet? Because if not, dibs. Also, if Earth is flat in parts of Kansas. Yes. Okay, Earth is flat in parts of Kansas, but land has contours. FTFE, really enjoying you. No, done that one. It would be great to hear you and Sean Hufford in a few hours in a dumpster fire style hangout. Yeah, trust me, there's going to be plenty of hangouts. Default down. When I said I bring attention to the anti-flat Earth movement, I mean that there are gigantic communities like the gamer and meme communities could help give this one attention. I agree. It should have more attention. Well, the anti side of it, the fact that more people should be laughing at the flat earthers because the whole thing's so ridiculous. I'm totally up for that. Hello, Farmer's Boy. Flat twats and other morons. Hey, flat twats and other morons totally got me in a comment. I didn't read his full name and I didn't realize he was being like funny, and I started arguing with him for a bit, so I felt stupid about that. One thing I want to ask you guys is I'm coming up to 5,000 subs, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you would like me to do for a 5,000 sub special. Oh, Beyond Belief is in here. Don't time him out instantly. I'm quite happy to answer the guy's questions because he has spammed my comments so much. So can we see Miss... Oh, what did that say? Can we see Miss FTFE? She is in bed, and I've been married to this woman for 12 years. Waking her up is not a good idea. So just, where's my phone? If you go to Married to Xbox, my other channel that we did for a while, you'll be able to see her plenty. If Earth is flat, why are there mountains? Yeah. Gary Lowe, hey man, Joker's is wild. Fight. Oh, where did that go? Fight the flat Earth. Can you make an episode on how the stars are different in the North and Southern Hemisphere and turn in completely different directions? Yes, I have plenty of things to do for my Explaining Simple Stuff to Flerfs episode, and one of them is to do with the stars. So I will be covering that. In fact, that's on my schedule for February. Hey, Scott. So how you doing, man? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to read all your messages, but it's going really quickly. Will you be doing an interview with Jose? I would love to speak to Jose. He seems like a really nice guy. He's questioning things properly. I don't think he's going to go back to Flat Earth, but I'm not going to pressure him. If he wants to speak to me, I've told him that I'd like to chat, but I'm not going to pressure him because I know he's going a lot of thoughts are going through his head. He's confused, and I don't want to pressure him into having a conversation with me if that isn't what he wants to do. So I've told him when he's ready to talk, he can come to me, and I would love to have a conversation with him. Absolutely. Dan Bell, what's the best Flerf bullshit that you've heard, despite the obvious? My comments episode for this week that I'm writing, someone starts going on about I like DC comics, and I'm wearing a Batman shirt in one of my interviews. My first interview with an ex-Flat Earther, and some guy has commented saying that Batman is propaganda because Flat Earth. So yeah, that's probably the funniest thing I've heard. Which big Flat Earth names don't believe the nonsense they sell? Jeranism, 100% Jeranism. Nathan Oakley, all three of the ex-Flat Earthers I've spoken to have directly called out Nathan Oakley as being a fraud because he directly told them. There's a lot. I think there's people that do believe it, like deluded, dogmatic Dell. He definitely believes what he's spouting, but show us your nipples for a 5K special. No, I'm CGI. I don't have nipples, obviously. Doc Farmer, serious question. These Flerfs seem. Oh, sorry. Oh, thanks for the $5, Scott. That's really nice. One beer on me. Thank you very much. Serious question. These Flerfs seem quite deluded. The delusion, though, seems to be increasing. Any guess as to why? Yeah. The fact is, a lot of people don't have either the knowledge or the ability to. Well, it's vulnerable people mostly. They will see these charismatic people like Jeranism and stuff, who he's naturally good at presenting and things like that. And then people like Logan Paul say that he's a flat earther, and vulnerable people will lap this up in spades and join it and see it as fact. And then it becomes a cult like it has done. But I am going to get rid of this as much as I can. Hey, Multi-Tom-Tom. No, I'm not a scientist. Oh, Craig is not scientific. Well, I definitely am. Off the hook, Xbox, PS4, or PC? Xbox. I am a massive Xbox fan. I've got my Xbox One X over there, and there's an Xbox One S, and my son's got an Xbox as well. Fact, hold on. I'll show you my controller. This is my special Xbox controller. So, yeah. The Turtle Moves. What does Mrs. Fight think of you being up all night debating in non sequitur? She's happy that she gets the bed all to herself because even though we have a super king size bed, she can somehow manage. It's a woman thing. You don't have space in a bed. So she doesn't mind. She sleeps well. What's your favorite car? Ferrari Testarossa. I'm getting my new car next week, actually. I've just placed the order for it. I'm getting a Hyundai Ioniq. I'm really excited. FTFE, would you rather debate a flat earther or a Trump supporter? I'm not going to touch on Trump here. Johnny, fight the flat earth. The bit that gets me is when they say there's no evidence of gravity, when my whole career is knowing what is gravity and how to apply it as an engineer. Yes. It amazes me as well, the amount of excuses they can come up with for gravity not being a thing, because there's so much technology that is reliant upon it. For instance, if I'm watching a video and I want to turn it to the side, that responds to gravity. That's what's making it do that. So yeah, multi-tom-tom, Craig uses Google. Not exclusively, no. In fact, I actually use Ecosia most of the time now, which is, if you guys don't know what Ecosia is, it is a search engine just like Google, but all the money that it makes goes to planting trees in other countries. So if you haven't, if you just use Ecosia, it's just as good as Google, if not better, and it's not Google. So multi-tom-tom can shut up. Jamming Gaming, hello. Jamming Gaming, Daniel Pratt thinks he is me, so he's one of my stock accounts. Solar DNA, FTFE, what editing program do I use for YouTube? I use Movavi Video Suite 18. I love it. It's simple but powerful. In my new video yesterday, you can actually see me using it to adjust Mbenz's wonky camera. Yeah, Jeranism, definitely. Hi, Fight. What do you think of the new F-35? Ooh. Oh, sorry, I didn't get to read that one message up. Sorry, the thing's going really quickly. Yeah. FTFE, how is it possible that flat earthers exist in Australia? Australia's fake, we all know that. FTFE, I only asked because facts do not matter to either group. Facts definitely matter to me and pretty much all other globe earthers. If multi-tom-tom could shut up, I assume he would have stopped spouting nonsense long ago. No, he's not capable of it. You're absolutely right. Put a link to the browser in the description. I'll put it in the description of this Hangout once it's finished. But you should definitely use it because it, anything to help the planet, because global, warming is a thing. FTFE, can I have some of your NASA shill money? No, I work hard for that NASA shill money. Professor Games, what should I have prepared for my debate tomorrow? You know what Mind the God is like. You know what his points are. His points are RFID chips and orthogonal. So I would avoid those subjects and get him on other stuff. Observations that have been verified, maths and physics that has been proven to be correct. Just point out the fact that everything that we do and know relies on the Earth being a globe, and you should be fine. FTFE from Leanne Fallon, may I ask what you did in the Royal Navy? I was a nuclear engineer, marine engineering artificer to start with, working my way up. Did some time in submarines until I had an accident in the training. The diving tank in my inner ear blew out, and then I couldn't be a submariner anymore. And then I got crushed by a hydraulic ram on a surface ship. So, yeah. Tusk Music, if you had to fight a flat earther, who would it be? Well, physical violence isn't necessary in this. I've had plenty of flat earthers threaten me with physical violence. So it'd be any of them. If they want to try and do it, they would realize very quickly that I'm not a man that is incapable of defending himself. But I don't want physical violence. And a lot of them seem to take the fact that I'm called Fight the Flat Earth as I'm trying to actually fight them. But for fuck's sake, I'm fighting the whole idiocy of what flat earth is, not the actual people. There's a separation there. People are stupid. Ministry of Arguments, what made me move from Bristol? When I joined the Navy, when I was 18. So yeah, joined the Navy. Then I met my wife up in Scotland. And then when I left the Navy, we stayed here. FTFE, the days are... Oh, Rocket Scientist, $20. Thank you very much. Dude, you are awesome. Bad ideas need to die. Listening to Flat Earth makes my hair hurt. Keep rocking. Thank you very much. That means a lot. The money actually really helps because, I don't have great equipment. I've got a laptop that I do my editing on. I don't have a tripod. My camera's rubbish. I want a green screen and stuff. So that's why I have a Patreon and stuff. because I want to make my channel better than it is. I'm really having fun with this and I want to do it as good as I can. Knock down Will, any advice for those wanting to start their own channels? Do it. Just do it. Practice with some editing. Honestly, get Windows Movie Maker and just practice making a random stuff on that, and get your ideas down in a script, record yourself, and just see what you come up with. You know, everyone's going to have their own ideas and their own style when they get to editing. So my biggest advice is just do it. Just do it and see what happens. Okay. FTFE, how old are you, may I ask? I am 35. I'll be 36 in July. Morty Tom Tom, about 15 quid. Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much again, Rocket Scientist, for that. Tusk Music, Fight the Flat Earth. Have you had any asbestos-related issues from your time in the Navy? No, I was involved, though, in removing a whole bunch of asbestos from one of our old destroyers before we sold it off to a foreign Navy. So that was fun. So who knows what happened later in my life, but hey. Hello, my lovey. Yes, I am very Bristolian. Although my parents say that I don't sound as Bristolian as I used to. Wooden Toad 1, Fight the Flat Earth. Have you ever believed in a conspiracy theory? I'm not going to deny there is conspiracy theories, and I think the CIA took out Gaddafi. But, you know, that doesn't have anything to do with the shape of the Earth. But yeah, you know, most conspiracy theories are just that. They're just nonsense. But, you know, some of them, I'm not going to deny that there's some truth behind some things, but space is real. We went to the moon. Vaccines cause adults. The Earth isn't flat, you know. Can you get FTFE branded oven gloves? That's an idea, because face protection is normally required. What do you do for a living? I'm disabled. I was medically discharged from the Navy, and even after that, I still tried to work for a good few years. Started off in a call center, which I hated when I left the Navy, because I've got 2 degrees, but you know, I just wanted to get into a job straight away. So I worked for Scottish Southern Energy as a manager in the call center, and I fucking hated it. It was soul destroying. Then I was hired by a wind farm developing company called Enertrag as a project developer. I did that for a few months, but unfortunately, as I was in and out of hospital having operations on my shoulder, I lost that job. And then I went to McDonald's for a bit because I wanted to work. I didn't want to go on benefits. I hated the thought of doing that. So I then worked at McDonald's for a few years. Even though I had 2 degrees, I became a manager there really quickly, and I fucking hated that. And then whilst I was out running most days, like I would try and do, but I had issues with my knee, and then woke up one day with the size of a watermelon. My meniscus had blown a few years ago. It hadn't been repaired. I've got pins in my knee anyway from an injury. So then I couldn't work after that. I tried, but you know, I was in pain every day, even though I was working, but I was working because I wanted to, and I know I needed to. But I'm now at the stage where I can't walk. I'm in too much pain every day. So I am on benefits. You know, I do get ESA and PIP to help me, but the fact is I've worked all my life as much as I could. I paid my tax and national insurance, so I'm not ashamed of that, and I don't care what anyone says about it. Fight the Flat Earth. What was that one? I missed that. So I'm trying to get them all. Fight the Flat Earth. The days are numbered with the YouTube fake accounts purge. Yes, yeah, totally. You can see the channels that lost all the subs that weren't real, and funnily enough, I didn't lose any. You're about my age. You look younger. I don't feel younger, but thank you. Although in the last year, I have lost about 4 stone, which is mostly to do with my medication. I don't eat very much because it makes me feel ill, and I needed to lose weight so I could have the operation on my leg that I need to have it removed. I was too overweight. There was too much damage on my thigh, so I had to lose weight so I could do physio, so that I can now look at having my leg removed to, you know, my knee's dead. So yeah, thank you. All of my videos are unedited and I don't use a script, but then again, I'm not fussed. Like I said, everyone does it differently. Do you have kids? Yes, I have two, a 10-year-old boy called Struan and a 5-year-old girl called Violet. Craig is about content, not quality. Just keep it relevant. I'm just having fun doing it. Rocket scientists thinking of joining the fight, just do it. My department controls 100+ satellites in space. Mate, please, can I make a video with you? Flat twats and other morons, would you rather drink allegedly Dave's piss or take a maths lesson from Lily? My God. I think I'd have to go for a maths lesson from Riley because, yeah. Funny enough, my favorite drink is Bars Pineapple, which is probably the same color as allegedly Dave's favorite drink. Doody Doo, confirmation Sean Hufford is coaching him. Sean Hufford is coaching me on what? Sean Hufford actually gave me a big old bollocking when I did my first Hangout, where I was like, yeah, I'll challenge any Flerf. And I didn't really know how to use Google Hangouts and stuff. So I got absolutely porn bombed and stuff and had a bollocking. Oh, is that another super chat? My God, guys, thank you. 666. Anyone that gives you trouble for being on disability is a worthless piece of shit that should piss off. Thank you, Zero. 666 US dollars. Thank you very, very much. It's going to help. All this will be going towards improving my channel. So thank you. How do I get rid of that bit? There we go. Okay. I'm going to try and get to all your questions, ask as many as you like. Gary, I intend to make some videos this year when the weather warms up and I can get out. My lungs are buggered from pneumonia and 2 times pulmonary. And yeah, I understand being disabled sucks. I want to do some of my own observations. One of them I want to do is recreate Miles Davis's observations from Terrapin Law Pit because that's really close to where I live. But me getting there is a massive issue, so I have to have a lot of people to help me to do that. But I want to go and do some of my own observations because a lot of people say, "Oh, you've not done any of your own," but I want to. But you understand, me getting out of the house is a massive issue in itself. I'm going to do as much as I can. I don't have a great camera, but my wife helps me get around, and I've got friends that will help me, so I'll do something. S2000 GT, what's your favorite sub? Mine's a beef and prickle, right? Oh, my favorite sub. I love you all, but from Subway, it's a chicken and bacon club thing. Just going down. Don't worry, FTFE, doing a great job. Thank you very much. You know what? It's that you say, hope you can make a career out of this. It wasn't something I ever planned to, I just did it because I've got time on my hands and I wanted to. So, if this can then become something that makes me money for a living, isn't that a good thing? Because then I'd be back off of benefits, right? So I'm going to work as hard as I can at this and see if I can make a living out of it. Oh, another super chat. Thank you from Johnny. No message, but Johnny, thank you very much. If you meant to write a message, then just put it in a normal chat. Thank you very much for that. Oh man, the chat's really hard to keep up with. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Dale, $25. Thank you very much. A little something from the fan in the USA. Wish that is more than enough. I can't believe that. Thank you so much, Craig. What advice would you give to people with a family member suffering from this flat Earth disease? Be there for them. Talk to them. Don't let them get sucked into it. I've done a lot of research into this and I've seen it ruin people's lives. They can lose their family and their homes and their jobs and everything. So if you personally know somebody that is a flat earther, a member of a family, be there for them. Just don't let them get sucked into this rabbit hole that can ruin their life. Professor Games, why are Flerfs attacking you for playing video games? I don't know, because they think it's a stupid thing to do. I've no idea. They've got something against fun, I think. Like, someone's literally attacking me for being a fan of DC Comics. It's a conspiracy. It's just keeping you, like, It's ridiculous. I don't know. If you don't like fun, then there's something wrong with you. So I'm just going back up to see if I've missed any. I don't think I have. You have an NHS from American. What's it like not going bankrupt from healthcare? Yes, I'm glad we have NHS. Right. Okay, I think I've got all those. Let's knock out all those flat earthers. Well, I just want to knock out the flat earth cult. FTFE, do you like scotch? If so, what kind? I'm a Jack Daniels fan, or tequila. Sorry. Oop, rocket scientist, glasses of piss. Thank you. This is fun. Well, I'm glad. Like I said, I just wanted a random chat. Like, you guys have supported me so much. I just wanted to have a chat with you guys and answer any questions. Wolfgang Abraham Poe, why am I on disability? Due to military injuries. I got really hurt. So, Oh, Ranger, $2. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. I keep forgetting you're disabled. Well, I put on a face. The fact is, I'm in pain like all day, every day. I'm on a lot of painkillers. But this whole thing, to be honest, has been keeping my mind off of stuff. And I'm enjoying it. And the fact that it's able to kind of take my mind off of being disabled is good for me. So I'm having a good time. Can I join the call? No, I just wanted to have a chat today. Ask me any questions in the chat. You're welcome to, but I just wanted to have just me having a chat with people through the chat. Has the FTFE thing given you a new lease on life? You must have hit some low points. Yeah, I've Colin Stewart. Yes, I've been depressed. I've suffered. The past few years has been really quite difficult because when my leg went, then the house we were in, with stairs, wasn't suitable for me anymore, and our landlord was kicking us out. So we had to find a new place to live, which was a massive problem because I need somewhere that's level with like a wet floor shower room and stuff. So there was a couple of years of literally not knowing where we were going to live. We were in temporary accommodation, but now we're in our new home and I'm doing this. I'm feeling a lot better about things. So yeah, so I'm going to keep doing it because I'm happy. How long will this be? Wondering, should I? It's going to be as long as you guys keep asking questions. I'm just going to keep chatting. What a twunt the orange orangutan is. Yeah. Play more guitar. I play, but it's like 11 o'clock here and my kids are in bed. But maybe in a hangout, I'll sing you. I'm a musician as well. I've written a whole bunch of songs. I was in bands in my youth and stuff. So I do play and I will show you guys at some point. Daniel, are you getting the best treatment possible? I'm getting help. It's hard because the physio hurts, everything hurts. It's a long process with going through an amputation. It's not just a thing that can happen. There's a lot of preparation and planning and stuff. So it's a long road. My shoulder is just something I've got to deal with. It dislocates, it's pain. That's gonna, I'll deal with that. But my leg it needs, they're going to take it off above the knee, and I'm going to get a prosthetic. So it's hard going, really, really hard going. But I know there's an end to it. No leg, no pain in the knee. So if I get a prosthetic, I can learn to walk again and get some of my independence back, because I have to have help from my wife to get dressed, to dry myself after a shower, and and to get in and out of the car, and it's embarrassing and I don't like it, and I want some of my independence back. And obviously she doesn't mind and she loves me and I love, but I don't like it, and I want some of my life back, and I know there's that in sight. So thank you for asking. Sorry. Brilliant, $10. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. I will for a long time because I'm really enjoying this, and the support you guys give me is insane. So thank you. Do you have an email address I can contact you at? Yeah, it's fighttheflatearth@gmail.com. Please, if you want to send me an email. The agent contacted you to be on Simon Dan's Team 6. No, not yet, or at all. I don't know. You know, I would love to be on SEAL Team 6, but I've got no control over that, and I wouldn't be, you know, if I didn't get picked at all. I understand a lot of my content has swearing and stuff in, and you know, Simon Dan is still helping me. I'm actually on his channel this Friday, you know, and that's great. And the whole SEAL Team 6 thing is absolutely brilliant. And you know, the people that are in it so far, and whoever they choose, is going to be an amazing team to help advance science. I'd love to be a part of it, but hey, if I don't get picked, who cares, you know? Okay. Boomer or fast boat? Well, I was in T-class subs and Type 23 frigates. FTFE has a house that is flat and level. Yes, I do. $30 from Gary with no message. Thank you. Oh my God. Can you and Conspiracy Cat start a band? Well, maybe. We actually talked about doing some stuff together. Terry Davis, yeah, ask as many questions as you want. What do you play? Guitar and bass here and drum sequencing. I play guitar, violin, piano, harp, funnily enough, banjo, ukulele, pretty much anything with strings on, and well, bass, obviously. Can you give Goddess Engineer some ukulele lessons, please, for our sanity? What are you on about? The guy's amazing. He's like a voice like an angel, right? Send Flerfs to my latest vids. It's driving them potty. Guys, go into sub to Deke KG Custom as well. He's got some great stuff on his channel, much more scientific than mine. It's driving the flat earth crazy. Flerftard Slayer. Do you think social services would do anything to protect children from these toxic beliefs? This is tough. You know, it's a horrible subject. Like with my most recent vid that Creaky helped me on, and he covered the fact that M. Benz talks to his kids about flat earth, you know? I hate that. It's something you should never bloody talk to your kids about because it's a complete lie, and it's warping the way they think. And the problem is that the people that actually believe it and tell their kids, two things are going to happen. Either they're going to end up with kids that fucking hate them, or they're going to end up with kids that are as much an idiot as they are. And neither of those things are good. I would hug you, but I'm afraid you'd break. Oh, I'm a big boy. I appreciate the hug. Bionic FTFE, yeah, thank you. Dale Griffiths, thank you for your honesty. Can relate on a lot of levels. Stay strong and keep doing. Your support, guys, is honestly helping me. And don't worry, my wife is my best friend and she looks after me. I've got someone here for me all the time. So your support is amazing, but please don't worry. I am looked after. Hey, Turkish Laura, how you doing? Yeah, I've answered that about the email address. Professor Games, I'm too nice to be a moderator. No, you're not. Oh, I love you too, Turquoise Laura. Another $10 from Steve with no message. Guys, thank you very much. Honestly, this, like I said, this will, all the money that I get will go towards improving this channel in any way that I can. Shout out to my wife. I'll make sure she gets the messages. Free jazz or technical death metal. Anything that I can play. I love music, and playing guitar is actually quite soothing to me and stuff. So who do you think soundly struggles? Why do you think soundly struggles for subs when he has the best flat idea crushing images on YouTube? I don't know. Soundly should have way more subs. He got a massive boost the other day when he was streaming the Blood Red Moon. He had like nearly 10,000 people watching him at one point, which is amazing because like that's what I can't do. I don't have the equipment and the ability to go and get out and do those kind of observations. So, you know, it's amazing, and more people should go and see those. Another $25 from Craig Essex. You're awesome. No, you're awesome. Thank you. All right, if you want to see my guitar, I'll show you it. 2 sec. Hold on. This is also something that my wife done for me. So she took some of my old comic books. My walking stick, I could see it. She's done the same to that. Got like old school Batman and stuff, coming up to more modern stuff. A bit of Justice League 3000. Some modern Justice League here, a bit of Green Lantern. So yeah, my wife just like keeps me happy by doing stuff like that. Sorry, if I miss one of your messages, I am sorry. Jay Brown, I play drums for the band. Awesome. Vita FTFE, I've been through a double amputation. You will make it with the help of your loved ones. Respect to you, man. And knowing that people like you are saying that to me makes me feel, you know, I hate it. I hate being in pain and I hate being like this. And I want to get back to it. So, you know, thank you. Another, no, I've said that one from Steve-O. Thank you for the $10. Shout out to FTFE's wife yet. Can you play E flat on the guitar? Yes. It's quite easy. Do you mean like, do I play in drop D tuning or something? Who's your favorite Batman artist of all time? Oh, what's his name that did the Dark Knight comics before the movie? I cannot remember the name of the guy. It's the darker stuff I really, really enjoyed. The trousers that I'm wearing, they're actually Doctor Who pajamas. Globe Cult Exposed Sucker. Yeah. Oh, right. That's someone else. You two are so cute. Thank you. We're glad you have pants on. Yeah. Don't watch Scotty Storm. He doesn't have them. Who is my doctor? Well, the NHS look after me. Oh, as in Doctor Who is my doctor? I'm a Tennant boy. Like Tennant and Matt Smith were just amazing. Have you ever tried 5-string open G tuning? Yes. It depends on what you're writing. I write a lot of stuff in drop D actually, so it's quite nice. The e-begging scammers fraud watch squad. Oh, lovely. Scaver X Flerfs. I was wondering what was on your guitar. Yeah, I've just shown you that, haven't I? Do you think it would ever be possible for anyone to make a vid of a flat earther trying to play KSP? I wonder what would it be like. Probably a clusterfuck. Oh, another $5 there. Love your content. Thank you very much. I'm really glad that people are enjoying it because a lot goes into making them. Would you guys like to see a stream of me editing a video together to show you what I do to actually put it all together? Because I think actually that would be quite fun to do if I did a stream with you guys watching. Would you like that? Because I would definitely do that. Time for Whack a Troll in Chad's. Who's trolling? Can you do your best Dell impression for us, please? Fight the flat earth, fight the flat earth. That's what he says about me. But my best Dell impression is just, where's your spinning water on the ball? Where's your spinning water on the ball? Where's your gas pressure? See, I can't do a Scottish accent. I live in Scotland. I shouldn't do that. They're here. Sorry. Learn to play Blackbird by the Beatles. It's not as difficult as it sounds, but a great tune. Yeah, I can play that. Again, my kids are in bed, but that was actually one of the first things I properly learned to play. I've got a really, really old Beatles book with all the music in it that I've had for about 20 years, and it's been torn to bits, but it's got all their best stuff in. Dad Gad. Don't know what that means. Sorry. Long Scarf Doctor. Yeah, he was fun. Tennant was great. Yeah, you're right. It was Plan a Walk. Gary, thank you. $30. Didn't need to do that. Are you an honorary Scot yet? Well, I've lived here for, a good few years. I think I should be, but yeah. Well, I'm British, but I love Scotland. They accept me here, I guess. Oh, tuning, yes. Sorry, yeah, I missed the context there. Yeah, like drop D tuning is fun. Sean Hawkins makes fun of Scottish and Irish accent. Yeah, he probably does a better Scottish accent than me. Although, like I said, when I go home and see my parents, they seem to think that I sound like Scottish, even though I don't think I do. Rob of Yorkshire, I called Dell a haggis basher and he blocked me. Ooh, you can't insult the haggises. Do you know what they have to go to actually catch the haggises for, like, all the Burns, all the Burns nights and everything? When you're having the haggis, it's like they're little buggers to catch. That they're about this big haggises, and there's two types. You get some of them with shorter legs on the left, and some of them with shorter legs on the right, and they run around the hills. So yeah, and you have to go and catch them, and that's what the haggis are. Fight the Flat Earth. Can you play Lost in Hollywood? Lost in Hollywood. Who's that by? If you gave me the tab, I'd be able to play it. So, should Scotland leave the UK? No, I don't think so. I'm from Cardiff. We like to mock Bristolians a little. Yeah, Cardiff was actually close enough to Bristol that I had many nights out in Cardiff town centre, and yeah, they catch hold of a Bristolian. It's always quite a laugh. Any questions from flat earthers in here? Because I'll answer those. I play a 3-string cigar box tuning to CDG. Awesome. You mean bagpipes aren't made from haggis skins? Well, of course they are, but it's the dad haggises. The ones that get bigger. They have to have the harder skin. Skyfly Bry says, I recently uploaded a video called Flat Earth Debunked 99.9%. The reason it was not 100% is because you have stupid people. Yes, there are stupid people. All the best to you from Sean Taylor, and more power to you. Here's a cool thing you can do with under $100, a balloon that can reach the edge of space. Well, that's actually one thing I've got in my mind. Something that I would like to do is launch a weather balloon to space. That's again why I've got my Patreon, and what I plan to do with any money I get from monetizing is to do stuff for this channel. So obviously I want better equipment, I want a better camera, I want to be able to get stuff like a weather balloon to send to space and be able to do my own experiments. And I'd like to get you guys involved in experiments with me, stuff that we can all work together to get results on. So any suggestions of experiments that we can do as a community would be great, because I want to do stuff like that, definitely. Thanks for the tip on Ecosia. Yeah, Ecosia, again, guys, if you don't know what Ecosia is, it's a search engine. It's just like Google, but I think better. But all the money that they make goes to planting trees around the world. And basically, every time you search, they make money, and it reduces the CO2 in the planet. So use Ecosia instead of Google. Planner walk. Oh, System of a Down. Yes. Yeah. It's quite hard to play, I think, but I could if you give me the tab. Zero, flat earthers never ask questions because they don't want to. Yeah, that's right. Or they just ask the same questions over and over and ignore the answers. Area 85 restorations. How about calculating the distance to the sun? Should be able to from 2 different continents. Yeah, we can use parallax and stuff to do that. I've already calculated the distance to the sun by using parallax on Venus. That was in one of my earlier videos. But there is stuff that we can do on Earth together to calculate the distance to the sun. So yeah, if you guys have an idea that you would like me to do, then just email me at fighttheflatearth@gmail.com. And, I'm open to ideas. I want as much content as possible. So if you've got something you'd like me to do, then please let me know and I'll see what I can do. Jeffrey Sloan, Fight the Flat Earth. I want to do a big experiment where a bunch of people all around take a photo of a ball and the moon at the same time to show that the shadows match in the day, of course. Yes. There seems to be a resurgence at the moment in flat earthers that seem to think that you can't have the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time, which is really confusing to me, because of course you can. They seem to think that somehow debunks the globe Earth. And that's one of the things that annoys me most, is when they don't even know the model they're arguing against. Psycho Muffin, ever seen P-Brain stuff? Oh yes, P-Brain is on my list for probably end of February. I've got a few that I'm working on, but P-Brain is well, a P-Brain definitely. Oh hey Nathan Oakley, how you doing? Welcome. What did he say? I didn't even get a chance to see it. Area 85 restorations. Another idea I had was taking the cardinal direction of the sun from 2 different continents and showing how it doesn't work on a flat Earth. Yeah, brilliant. Email me details and we can work on any projects together. I think community projects would be a great thing. $10, 10 euros from Gibeletto. Pour some water on the moon and watch it find its level. It runs, I think. Brilliant. I mean, that would prove everything, I think. Mattoon says, get all the Flerfs together for a flat Earth cruise in the Southern Hemisphere with a Flerf captain. Didn't Creaky talk about the fact that there's actually a flat Earth cruise happening like at some point this year? I mean, I would love for them to go and speak to the navigation officers of the ship they're on and ask what model that they're using to base their navigation on. Yeah, I know that's a fake Nathan Oakley, although there is a real, I've thought that one was fake before, but one Nathan Oakley 1980 is a real one. So I don't know, click on see and go to channel and see where it goes. But if it is the real one, oh, I'm honored you're here, you numpty. Stop slapping your children. Yeah, thank you very much for the 10 euros. Give that to, that's really appreciated. Tucker's Law, it was disgusting. What was disgusting? What I've forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, sorry, what's disgusting? Nathan said he wanted to stab me. Right, that's what he was disgusting. Oh, right, okay, cool. I mean, I've nearly died a few times from injuries and stuff. If you want to stab me, then I'll probably show you what happens when you try and stab someone who's trained in martial arts. Just saying. FTFE, seen as Nathan Oakley is in the chat, would you debate him? Oh, like I said, that's not the real Nathan Oakley. I've challenged Nathan Oakley, the real one, to debates. And, well, the response I got was, how about you suck my penis? So, no. The Flat Earth debate crew are all pussies that refuse to actually come out from behind their, like, master's little mute button and talk to people. I'll debate anyone, and I'll do it on the Non Sequitur show. It's not my channel. I'm not going to make money off of it. You know, Non Sequitur show is a neutral platform, and I will debate any flat earther on there. So, yeah. Okay. Sue Lynch, if you really want to lose some brain cells, you should watch some of Nicole Coate videos. Is she a flat earther? I've not heard of that one. Please email me with the channel details. That would be greatly appreciated. Did some flat earther stab someone recently? I don't know. Chris Cadwell says, have you ever had someone say you changed their mind about the shape of the Earth? The most recent ex-flat earther that I interviewed, Blue, said that the debunking crowd in general helped change his mind, and I like to think that I'm part of that. I don't think most flat earthers will ever change their mind, and that's not really what my channel's about. I don't intend to change flat earthers' minds. If I do, that's brilliant, but I think most of them are either lying about what they believe or they're so sunk in, there's very little that will change their mind. What I hope my channel can do is people who are searching for flat earth, they're not sure, or they don't understand some of the maths and physics behind that, I hope my channel can help them realize that the earth is indeed an all-plate spheroid with a radius circumference of 25,000 miles. So yeah. City or Rovers? Oh, a Bristol question there. I'm not really a football fan, but my dad was very into Rovers, so obviously I grew up supporting Rovers as well. I can remember the name of one player, Junior Agogo. I think he was bought by a Premier team, but I don't know. Nicole Coate is the new Debbie Duran. She says Earth is flat because plates are. Seriously? Wait, I just watched Independence Day and Will Smith whispers flat during Welcome to a Flat Earth. Oh, well, if Will Smith said it. Ian McQueen. The Science Online channel has a lot of cool experiments to try. The guy died, but he did things like measuring the distance to the sun or finding longitude that should be repeated. Science Online, I will check that out. Yeah, I want as much science in the world as possible. Flat Earth Poncho Pete weaker. Flat Earth weaker. What? Troll, maybe? I don't know. Bluebird. Have you heard of Kent Hovland? Yeah, is he someone that I should pay attention to? I don't know. I thought he was a Bible guy. Debate Orphan Red, please. I've challenged Orphan Red to a debate, or as we affectionately called her in Team Cunt, Professor Funbags. I've challenged her to debate, but she hasn't responded. Jeffrey Sloan, I'm in the process of building a leg prosthetic it uses. You're in the process of building a prosthetic leg? Because that's awesome. Mike Rhodes says Redcliffe in the house. Okay then, if you say so. Tony Williams, go check Nicole out. Yeah, I think I have to. She sounds like a whole bag of crazy, which is good. Yeah, what kind of content would you guys like to see me do that I haven't done already? I've got my 3 series. I've got, explaining simple stuff to Flerfs. I've got Flerfs are idiots, and I've got Flerfs say what, and I'm going to be doing a new one, What the Flerf, where I look at just one video. But what kind of new stuff that I haven't done would you like me to see me do? I'm already trying to do more regular live streams and stuff. Sorry, I might have missed one there. How many guitars do I own? 6, I think. Most of them are in storage, though. FTFE, when you get upset at the flat earth, you sound a lot like Nathan Oakley. It's a little scary. Yeah, I understand. When I first started, I was a bit more aggressive than I intended to be, and I have tried to tone that down. Understand it makes me very angry, but I do not want to be the Nathan Oakley of the Globe world, and I have tried to tone down my anger. If you look at my more recent debates, I've tried to be a lot more calm with them. But yeah, I can lose my temper, and there's a lot of reasons why. But yeah, Earth made 6,000 years ago, lot of stupid. Yes, okay. Jeffrey Sloan wants me to do striptease? No. You don't want to see that, trust me. Psychomuffin, Flerfs contradicting themselves. You want to see me do a series called Flerfs contradicting themselves, because I would just have to direct you to Ranty Flat Earth's channel. I could just upload all his stuff. FTFE video gaming would be cool. Well, if you want to see me do video games, then go and check out my other YouTube channel, Married to Xbox. My wife and I were doing that for like a year or so before we had to move house and stuff. But that was just us having fun because we both love video games. I warn you now, the videos are mostly terrible. That was before I'd learned to edit and stuff, and a lot of the videos are really, really bad. But we had so much fun doing it. If you want to see me play video games, do reviews and stuff, go check it out. Pole dancing, no, not. Craig, do one every day from Multi Tom Tom. Do what every day, Multi Tom Tom? Debunk one of your videos, because that's fucking easy. Professor Games, if you can compare my Flat Earth debate to Dragon Ball Z fight, what fight do you compare it to? Well, I'd compare it to actually watching him fight Superman rather than another character in Dragon Ball Z, because that would be more fun. Let's do an Adventures of Cream Skeptic. Love it. I am up for that. I think we should come up with some kind of funny comedy series to do that, team. Definitely. Lynn Hamster says, do you think Flerfs have a fundamental no understanding of geometry? Yeah. If you have a triangle with sides 1, 1, and 1, what are the internal angles? Need I say more? Discuss the mass cognitive dissonance. Yeah, you know what? This is a term that some Flerf heard and has tried to use it for them, but cognitive dissonance applies to flat earthers more than anybody. Yeah, so Team Skeptic, hashtag it's a mullet. I didn't say that, they did. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at all the messages. I don't want to miss any. Flerf Slayer, I would really appreciate help you making content, advising people with family members poisoned with flat earth and what you can do about it when children are hearing it. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to concentrate like more on the science and stuff, but you know, I've seen how it can destroy lives and stuff. So maybe I'll do a video discussing that. I don't think I'd monetize that though. Horizon dip for an airliner, real or fake? Well, real, because the horizon drops. That's a fact. The Fight Flat Earth from Sean Taylor. I could do Flat Earth memes. I've actually got about 300 saved that I was planning on doing something with. So maybe Flat Earth memes to the Can music that I was using. That actually was a friend of mine made the remix of that for me. So that's my own music. Bill Evans, you're nothing like Jokely when you get annoyed, pal. You are right. Yeah, I suppose that's the main difference. I'm actually right when I get angry. We have seen your body in Brainy Beaver's. I know that was actually a 3D scan of my body in Brainy Beaver's videos. That's exactly what I look like. Fun fact, I used Fight the Flat Earth's wallpaper to upholster a chair. Yeah, when we moved in, this wallpaper was here. And so many people complained about it that we painted the back wall red, but we haven't got around to doing the rest of it yet. So there's my front room. Yeah, I've had some people say I'm in a studio, so you can quite clearly see there that I'm not. Engineering vids, building HMS ships, that would be cool. Fun fact, I was partly involved in designing the ventilation system for the new aircraft carriers that the UK have. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, good night, all except the Flat Earthers. Fuck the Flat Earthers from JR Prez. Yeah. Team Skeptic, they and them first video in a day or two. Professor Games, my vids are pretty damn bad. Hey, as long as they're right, and I'm not amazing at editing. I work really hard on it, but I'm no expert. But if you ever want some help, I'll be willing to give you a hand, Professor Games. Turquoise Lore, I love it when you tell the flatters to shut the fuck up. It's just needed sometimes. Team Skeptic, that's a weird dollar sign on that bottle of water. Bottle of water? I didn't see a bottle of water. Dan Bull will do some flat earth experiments to show how wrong they are. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I'll have to find some worthy flat earth experiments because there isn't many. Fight the flat earth from Jeffrey Sloan. Video games that piss Flerfers off. Yes. Oh man, I could show Halo. That's pretty much kind of what flat earth would look like in a way. Or maybe convex Earth. Sky Flyby, could you please tell Dell beyond the imaginary curve that stationary water is flat, but moving water is never flat? Yeah, Dell's got no idea what he's talking about, and he's never going to change his mind about shit. So he's just the source of entertainment at this point. I'm going to go on to the shed at some point just so I can get some funny footage for when I do a video about him. I've got no interest in actually talking to him because he's so stupid and beyond help that nothing will ever get through that skull of his. But I will talk to him just to get some funny content. And I really hope one of his minions are in the chat and they can tell him that I said this, because Dell, you're a fucking moron. Sorry, I'm making sure I haven't missed any. Flerf Slayer, will you make videos with advice from people with flat earth poison in their family, what to do, how to pet children, etc.? I think I covered that one, didn't I? Yeah. Flerf Slayer, thank you so much. You're welcome. Gary, ask me a proper question, mate, and I'll answer it. Looks like grandma's bloomers. Yeah, I know. I hate it. And it's pretty much the last thing we need to do to like get the house decorated. We've done everywhere else, but it's just the wallpaper in here needs to go, and then we're done. I haven't. Maybe I've had a look at P-Brain's channel because I've got a video about him planned next week, but I'm not sure what his newest one was. Morty Tom Tom, yeah, shipbuilding proves a bore. Well, no, not building the ship, but the navigation system certainly does, Morty Tom Tom. You know, I was on the bridge of a ship many times and the bridge of a submarine. And as a submariner, especially, you have to know how to operate not just what you're specifically, what your job is. Like I was in charge of the nuclear reactor and the engineering around that. But as a submariner, you have to be able to know every system on board that submarine. Even as a chef on board a submarine, you have to know every system to some degree. And the navigation systems are 100% based on a globe Earth. They wouldn't work on a flat Earth. Okay, so shut up. First Slayer, who would you say is the leader of Flat Earth is? Well, there's a few different groups, isn't there, really? Like the leader of the religious lot is Nathan Thompson. The leader of the complete science deniers is probably Dell. The leader of the fake lot is probably Jeranism. They're all stupid. Yeah, Jamin, the wallpaper is horrible. Trust me, it's going. We're painting all red like the rest. Did you see the eclipse? Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it, but I watched most of it on Soundly's channel, actually. If you want to see it, perfectly, go and watch Soundly's stream on it, because that was incredible. And any flat earther in the chat, please tell me how that eclipse was possible on a flat earth. Please? Team Skeptic, are you an engineer and desperately trying to network to find a job, lol? Yes, obviously I'm a qualified nuclear, electrical and mechanical engineer, but I don't really have any contacts within that industry. There is a bunch of new power plants that are being built in Scotland. I do know that. So if you're in Scotland, they're looking for engineers that know about energy generation systems. What's Morty Tom Tom saying now? FTFE, go bigger, elite dangerous, stream that. Space sim games, I'm actually much more of a fan of No Man's Sky. I got so addicted to No Man's Sky. I would have started this channel maybe a couple months earlier if it wasn't for No Man's Sky on the Xbox. Oh my God. Like a procedurally generated universe of globes. I know it's a video game, but it's like when you're on No Man's Sky and you land on the planets and then you can go off the planets. It's a perfect example of how it can bloody look flat when it's not. I know it's a video game, but yeah. You should play Populous on the PC. I'm not a PC gamer, and my little laptop probably won't be able to cope with anything decent. Professor Games, we salute you, sir. I don't deserve saluting, and I was not an officer. Thank you, though. Oh, Lee Redpath. I've seen him before. What's he saying? Superman is super fool. Superman kick your ass. Jeffrey Sloan, are you saying that you are well acquainted with seamen? Jim R. I spent 4.5 years in Navy ship. Going from the bridge to CIC proves the globe. Absolutely, 100%. Who is the most annoying flat earther from Airline Pilot Research Global Airlines? The most annoying flat earther is M. Benz. Just watching him boils my blood, to be honest. I'm M. Benz, back again with another video for you today. Wacky waving inflatable arm inflating tube man. That was my M. Benz impression. Actually hurt my shoulder. Oh, I keep skipping. Sorry. 4.5 years. I found another urinal there, aka Lee. Yeah, he seems like a knob. You're right. FTFE, have you ever been to the US? If so, where? I stopped in a port in LA, but I didn't really get off the submarine. So it classes as going to the US, but no, not really. Very much like to go there. I want to go see Team Skeptic. Team, you put me up at your house, right? Tom, Mr. Unite for the Children. Did you hear there was a possible meteor strike on the moon during totality? Yeah, I've looked at the flash, and I think meteor strike was the perfect explanation. I mean, a lot of meteors hit the moon all the time, but to catch one like that is pretty cool. Oh, is that another $5 from Blue Earth Thing? No Man's Sky was legit good. Also, what was the most annoying Flat Earther Twitter account? The most annoying Flat Earth Twitter account is the Flat Earth Society, because they're total pose. They're not a real, like, they don't believe in the Flat Earth, but they act like they're the authority. Thank you for the $5, Blue Earth Thing. Turcos Laura, he said the moon doesn't eclipse. He said, what happened the other night then? What was that? Area 54 illustrations. Thank you very much. I'm in Texas at the moment. However, I would move anywhere in the solar system at this point. Yeah, I hear Titan's quite nice. Gary, have you ever played EVE Online? No, but I have watched a lot of the videos about like the literal battles between thousands of people, and you know, the ships that are literally worth like thousands of pounds changing hands and stuff. That's some crazy next level online thing. I don't have the time for it, to be honest. My favorite game at the moment is Overwatch, if anyone wants to play me. Planner Walk. I bought No Man's Sky at launch. What, on launch on the PlayStation a couple of years ago, or on launch on the Xbox? Because I know the original launch was awful. Did you see Miles Davis and Pete Shee debating yesterday from Chris Cadwell? Yes. Oh my God. I've been in a hangout with Pissy Pete. And that guy is pure mental. Like, there's some crazy, and then there's next level crazy. He's one of the people that definitely believes what he's saying, but it's just, whew, gone. How many shirts have you lifted? Funny. I'm off to bed. Thanks for the advice. Keep smashing it. Good night, Flerfs Slayer. Thank you very much for hanging around. Sorry, I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything. Gary Wellinga, explain why a simple raising or lowering of a camera will obscure the bottoms of the things when you lower it, and reveal them top first when you raise it on a level surface. Really? Like, explain why a simple raising or lower it will obscure the bottom. So you're saying that if I put the camera down on a completely level, flat, level thing, that the bottom will disappear? Because that's not true, you moron. You obviously don't know how to use a camera. So, bedtime story from M. Benz or gravity lesson from God? God isn't real, so I'd have to go with the bedtime story thing. If you go see Team Skeptic, can I come? I live 30 minutes from home. Yeah, man. You know, I'd actually really like to do that. I'd love to go and see Team, and anyone can come and meet us. He'll have the supply of mullet cream first. He'll have to move the supply of mullet cream first. Yeah, you're gonna need to make space for me. Jeffrey Sloan, use Minecraft as an analog for what observations would be like on flat Earth. Perspective and things not disappear and bottom up. That'll piss them off. Yeah, I know. I mean, many video games could actually show the observations because they're based on real physics. Like, you know, but they don't believe physics. Osford, I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. You should watch the new sextant lessons from Phuket Fuckwit Word. God, no. That guy's voice. Do you not think that, hello, flat Earth debaters, researchers, and debunkers? Don't you just want to punch that voice? I didn't know it was possible to want to punch a voice. Flerfs Slayer, I'm off to bed. I've done that one. Sorry if I've missed your message, guy. Sean Taylor, thank you very much for the $2. Good night. Thanks for hanging around, man. I got it. Planner got it for the PS4 at launch. I mean, it's a massively changed game from what I know. I was excited about it when it first was announced, like 2015 E3. I know it's a clusterfuck when it came out because Sony rushed them, but it's a great game now. And if I manage to get into a proper schedule with this stuff, I might get a chance to play some more. My fleet's waiting for me. Dan Bull, they had to turn the moon off to change the light bulb. Well, yeah, obviously. China stole it. Didn't you hear McFly? Fucking hell, if you guys haven't seen McFly, like, this guy's, I don't know, he actually thinks the moon was taken down by China. Hey, Marvel Girl, thanks for being here. Zero, yeah, explain why something that doesn't happens. Yeah, that's kind of most questions from flat earthers. Either misunderstanding the globe model in the first place and trying to get us to explain what is a misconception, or just denying science is real. Team Skeptic, about 4 minutes behind, had to pause for customers. If you visit the US, you got a place to stay. Hey man, I would absolutely love to come and visit you. Seriously. Terry Davis, well, I'm sure that link from Terry Davis is safe. If it's porn, don't blame me. Bill Evans, what did you say about Mind of God? I might have missed that one, bud. Sorry. Don't worry, my English friends call me Oz, and yeah, his voice is annoying. Yeah, I'll call you Oz. Oh my God, yeah, Phuket word. Fuck him. Gravity lessons from God sounds like it involve injury or death. You and your team can visit Soundy. Yeah, one of my goals eventually at some point with this channel is to meet up with Soundy and Reds and team and everyone and, you know, do some observations together. Maybe next year I'll see if I can visit the US. It depends on what stage I'm at with my medical stuff, obviously. But I think the US is the next big place that I'd like to go. And if I go to the US, it's going to be kind of a whole bunch of places. I'll be going to see Reds in Florida. I'll be going to see Team in Texas. I'll be going to see some of my friends in New York. Team says Team Skeptic's going to visit Soundy soon. Yeah, I'm not jealous about that at all. Gary, what are you saying? It did, and every single one of my videos, and I'm not even trying to raise the camera up and down multiple times. Yeah, but the floor wasn't flat, dude. Things don't disappear bottom up for no reason. Am I looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3? Yes, very much so. I'm quite happy it's going to be on Xbox. Ah, that link from Terry was a pic taken during the eclipse, which apparently Tom says doesn't happen. I don't get it. Fight Flerfs, how about some gravity demonstrations like with a bloody piano? Well, I am looking at the designs for building my own Cavendish experiment, which is something I could do in my own time in my house. So that is something that, you know, when I say build my own Cavendish experiment, I mean from scratch. So, and I will like show the whole process. I'm an engineer. I'm intelligent. I can do these things. I've got spare time. So I'm gonna. That's one of the things that I really would like to do, and also, you know, with my kids, we're going to build a Cavendish experiment and see if we can actually get it to, you know, record the results of gravitational attraction. Feno 3000, you should have coordinated with Greater Sapien, done a Wolfie collab with 2 different flight routes going down. Yeah, that's a good idea. Opposite ways around to Oz and then doing experiments down under. Obviously, I don't think I'd like hanging upside down from the ball. It must be difficult. Marvel Girl, I'd like you to Pikes Peak. Oh, I'll take you to Pikes Peaks and make you lasagna. I like lasagna. Thank you, Marvel Girl. Yeah, so again, guys, thank you very much for being my subs. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I'm going to go to bed. Actually, relatively early for me tonight. But I want to say thank you to all of my subs and everything. You know, your support has given me the fuel to keep this going. I'm not going to stop. Like, I'm going to keep doing this for as long as I can. I'm loving doing it, and I want to keep doing it. It's keeping me happy. It's keeping me active, and I want to get better. So I'm going to be around for a long time, guys. And I want to, you know, the community is is one of the best things about this. Meeting people like Sean Hawkins, Team Skeptic, Red's Rhetoric, Simon Dan, Conspiracy Cats, Greater Sapien, Young Blue Skeptic, all these guys in the community, Planner Walk, McToon, which by the way, guys, is, I just said McToon, that's not right, it's MC Toon, all right? All these guys are amazing, and I hope that, we can grow as a community. I love working with other guys. The collabs are some of my favorite videos to do, bouncing ideas back and forwards with people. I've got a collaboration with Simon Dan on Friday on his channel, which I'm really excited about. And I've got another comments video with Godless Air Engineer coming out soon as well. So tomorrow on this channel at 8 p.m. EST is a debate between Mind of God and Professor Games, moderated by Jared from AT2 Productions. Friday is Friday is episode 3 of Flerfs Say What My Comments one. We've got some good comments this week, trust me. Saturday is episode 8 of Flerfs Are Idiots, where I'm attacking Realism, and Red Rhetoric is helping me out with that one. NA, $10. Thank you very much. I love the way you handle Flerfers. Thank you. No, thank you. I love it. I'm not on the non sequitur this week, but I'm back on next week debating someone that kept harassing me in the chat. And I think the week after debating Flat Earth Brothers. I've actually got a few lined up on non sequitur. So yeah, I'm loving being on there. But I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been great talking to you. If you guys want to work with me, or you've got any ideas for videos or experiments you think I should do, then please email me at fighttheflatearth@gmail.com. And cheers, guys. Good night. And remember, stupidity is not all right. Fight the flat earth.